welcome, Facebookers. Really lovely to have you with me this evening. Really great to have you with me this evening. What is going on here? Okay, right. Let's see. I just need to see where. Okay, welcome, TikTokers. Awesome to have you guys with me as well. There we go. Really great to have you guys all with us. Great. There we go. Now I can see the comments. All right. And of course, YouTubers, welcome, all my YouTubers as well. Super to have everybody with us this evening. All right, so this evening is going to be an amazing time and bit of great insight and information. I look forward to sharing all of this with you. So as you can see by the topic heading, we are looking this evening at 7 tips that you can for your social media if you have a small business, and if you're even working for a small business. These are things that you could help your organization, because remember, everything is sales, guys. Everything is sales. Always be selling, because if you're not selling, the income's not coming into your company, and if the income's not, you don't get paid. All right, so whether you like it or not, we need the sales. Okay, so that's what we're going to be looking at today. So if you've got any questions, please pop them in as we go. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Michelle van Tonder, and I am extremely passionate about educating people on the social media digital marketing space. In fact, I'm just passionate about educating people. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Now, one of the first things, if you have a small business, it's to understand it's about market share. What is market share and how do you take market share? Now, market share is never just given to you. It's market share is what you take. Now, as an ex-retailer, I fully understand what market share is about and how we can go out there and make a difference. Now, in the olden days, all right, we've totally relied on the fact that our customers love to go to a mall. They walk through the mall, and guess what? They find the item. So your window is going to be extremely beautiful as you're going through, and how pretty your windows are. And we all see them when we go into shopping malls, how beautiful the windows are. Now, I'm going to say to you, if you're not in a shopping mall, you can still make amazing sales if you know how to master social media. And social media marketing is something completely different. And it is something that we need to say, hold on a second, how do I master the social media? How do I make sure that I take market share in this space? Now, if you don't know how to take market share in this space, that's what we're going to be talking about today, and how important it is for us to realize that taking market share is what it's all about. So if you've got any questions, please ask me. I'd love to share in more detail. One of the things that we can first and foremost look at when we are taking market share is we need to sit back and say, all right, number one is, how do I define my social media goals, and how do I define who my audience is? So it's all about identifying your business objectives on social media. For example, what is your brand awareness? Who do you want to be? Who must people see you as? So I don't care whether you've got a nail business. I don't care if you've got a hair business. You need to get known out in your community. And within your community, you need to make your sales. So how do we do this? How do we make sure that we are out there marketing our businesses? And if you're working for a company, it's also about that. All right. So it's about lead generation. So do you want brand awareness? Do you want more customers to come to you? Do you want more sales? What is it that you want? What's your objective when you actually go onto social media? Because you cannot go onto social media if you're not sure. Thank you, Mr. Mark. I really appreciate it. If there's any questions as we're going through this, I would really love to answer them for you, because it doesn't matter. Even if you have a car wash business, there's other car wash businesses in your area. How do you get the customers to come to you? So when you are marketing, you need to define your goals. What would you like to achieve on social media, and how are you going to get these people? Now, remember, social media is things like TikTok, it is things like YouTube, it is things like Facebook, but it's also WhatsApp, Okay, it's also WhatsApp. WhatsApp's amazing social media tool, and if you can put your community onto, I mean, we're in a beautiful valley that I live in, and I'm just here by the Valley of 1,000 Hills. And what is so beautiful about this is that our little tea room at the top of our corner. Okay, um, absolutely. Now, if you are at, like, for example, he's at the top of the corner, and what he's done is he's created a WhatsApp group for all his customers when they come in. And every day he posts his specials. Now, trust me, when this Indian gentleman posts his curry specials, by lunchtime he is sold out. And all he did is he posted on social media. If he was waiting for the traffic to come to him, he would miss out. So he knows what his audience are looking for and that kind of thing. So he's worked out how to generate sales through WhatsApp. Guys, this is important for us to realize. Social media is the way of the future. We're all living on our phones, all of us. So you're driving along and you got a tea room and you're driving along and he says, hey, I've got chicken curry or lamb curry today. You are going to detour there. All right, you're going to go buy dinner for the family. Define your target audience. Now, that if you're in a community like this gentleman, everybody's his target audience. Everybody who walks into his shop is his target audience. So his demographic, his target audience is in actual fact everybody that's in our community. All right, so that's important to realize. But if you have something like, for example, you're selling tables and chairs, you're selling snooker tables, you're selling tires for that matter on your car, your audience is going to be a little bit more different. So you need to get all of your customers onto the same platform so that you can communicate to them. So let's say, for example, you decided not to use WhatsApp, but you wanted to do advertising your products on a platform, let's say a Facebook group. All right. Or it could be a YouTube channel that you want to educate people on, or it could be Instagram also, or TikTok. What you can do, Tani win in a fight. Oh, I'm pretty sure you will. I mean, I'm not saying that you're not going to beat me in a fight. That is the most pathetic. If that's what you woke up for today, then I'm going to say to you, really grow up. All right. So if you've got something a little bit more constructive to say, I'm here to listen to you. But if you're going to say, I'm going to beat you in a fight, that's pathetic. So I don't do childishness. All right. I don't mind childlike behavior, but childishness I don't do. All right. Now, here we go. I've had you before also passing insults on to me before as well. Now, if for entire business, then you could put your people onto, thank you, Mr. Mark. Okay, put your people onto a group. And you need to find out from your group when your customers come in, just do a survey, which is the platform that you're most on. And then what you do is create, let's say they're Facebookers, all right? If they're Facebookers, then you will create a Facebook group for your tire company. And then you're going to give information on a regular basis, information about what tires are good, what is safety, is it important? I mean, really, honestly, must your brake pads be done? How many times have we got in a car where the shock absorbers are appalling and you think to yourself, listen, you have to replace these shock absorbers. What happens? And so if that's your business, put your clientele onto that. Okay, so it is all important. But if we want to know how to master social media, this is what I teach people to do. I teach people, small businesses, to take their businesses from where they are and put it onto social media. Guys, whether you like it or not, all of your customers are on social media of some platform. Just find out what platform they're on and you go master that platform. So the first tip was you need to define your goals and your audience. What is your social media goals? What do you want to achieve with it? All right. So if you're part of my program and you are on the training program that I give on social media, I'm happy to brainstorm with you. All right. I'm happy to get on one-on-one onto a Zoom call and we can brainstorm. If I'm in your community, I will visit you. My husband and I will come visit you and we'll help you to set up what it is to have a social media presence in you. And we will not charge you for that. Okay, because I've said that the course is a lifetime course and I'm not going to charge you for anything else other than that. So that's the first thing. If you have a small business and you want to master that on social media, your first thing is define your social media goals and then define your target market. All right. So Facebookers, you're still all with me. TikTokers, you're with me. Thank you, Mr. Mark. You're based in Cape Town. That's fantastic. Hey, a Zoom call wouldn't matter at all. So if you want all my details, pop up to my bio, put in, get my website, pop in your email address, and we can have some conversations. Okay. And my YouTubers are still here. The second thing to do if you have a small business and you want to master social media, that is to research and create a content calendar. All right. Thanks, Mr. Mark. Create a content calendar. Now, research what we're going to do when we create a content calendar is we spend time and we actually have a whole course section on how you can research popular trends in your industry. Okay, and also topics in your industry, because remember now, you're going to go and put this information into the group that you've put people onto. Okay, so my Indian chap that's up the road, he's done his research on curry. So whenever he's making a curry, he just plots it on the group, and he's capitalized our industry here. Now, are there curry shops on the way? Yes, there are, but he's not worried about them. Those curry shops, guess what they're doing? Those curry restaurants, they're waiting for traffic to pass them. He's capitalized on the market because he's put his people on social media. Brilliant. Just absolutely brilliant. Then what we could do is we've got a 30-day course, a 30-day growth program that you can go and have a look at from day 1 to day 30, what you can put in on your calendar. All right. How you can put your calendar to work week by week by week. Now, we will share with you if you don't want to put your product out there and voice over. So you can do this faceless product. Brilliant. It's like a no-brainer here. Okay. Contact, watch your images, and we will teach you how to use AI to do this. Because if you're not, let's say you're a one-man band and you don't have anybody to do social media and you're still battling to do social media, we will teach you how to go in and ask AI to say, what kind of picture should I put? How do I want to advertise this. This is what my product is. This is it. Please give me a 1-minute video for whatever group that you've chosen, whatever social media, and it will give it to you. So whether it's ladies' lashes, whether it's tattooing, wow, that one came up, I have no idea. Whether it's doing tattoos, whether it's car tires, whether it's a small business, doesn't matter what you're selling. Butchery, you need to be on social media because you need to grab the traffic to you. All right. That's it. So research and creating content and how we're going to do that. So that's the second thing we need to do. So the first thing was to define your social media goals and also your target audience. And with that, you decide the platform, because you know your target audience, you are going to know what platform they're going to be on. So you need to do your research. That's where our trends are coming in and all that kind of thing. So what we're looking at today is I'm giving you 7 tips on, if you had a small business, how you can use social media to grab market share, because that's what it's about, guys. If you don't grab market share, you don't grab nothing. And if you don't make sales, you don't pay the bills at the end of the day. Okay, so it's about what do I do to pay my bills, and how am I going to pay my bills? And if you don't want to do it, guess what? When you buy the program, it's tax deductible in your company. It's a tax deductible expense, because all education, training, and uplifting of your staff is in actual fact part of tax rebates. All right. If you want, I'll give you an invoice. I have no problem with that. Okay. Then we're going to look at, I'm just going to work out where my mouse is because I need to be on the right platform. Otherwise, I'm going to be selling you the wrong way. Okay, so we said that day 2 was create an engaging visual content. Looking forward to it, Mr. Mark. I'm there for you. Just pop in your email and we will then communicate further than that. I understand you're busy. Right, day 3. Now we're going to look at engaging visual content, because remember, people like to have the visual as well as the audio. So we use 2 tools. We will teach you how to use Canva, and really honestly, how you can go through that, how you can use also Adobe Spark, for example. There's quite a lot of things that we can use to design eye-catching graphics. Okay. Also, we will teach you exactly how you can, in actual fact, create, for example, checklist sheets for your clientele and give it to them for free. All right. So we'll teach how to have an automated system, how your system is going to work for you. All right. So you don't have to do it. So you could actually pre-plan your promotions or your information one day a week, and it'll be sending it out each single day, depending on whether you want to go weekly or monthly. All right. Don't hassle too much with your guys. So that is what we're going to do. All right. Now, we want to create short videos, and you know what, we'll put some animations in if that's your clientele. If your clientele's not that, they're not going to want some animations, and also some humor. People love humor. So if you do have, for example, I'm going to refer back to the tire company. Come on, guys, there's some amazing clips out there that you could send and humor your people. But a tire company, a real estate agency, there's so much content that we can put out there onto our social media. All right, so we looked at knowing your audience and having a plan. We looked at making sure that we do that content creation. We plan out our calendar, and now we're working on the visual content. What is it that we're going to do? So that's tip number 3, is creating engaging content. All right, so if you've got any questions, please give me ask me. I'm here. I'm here for the next 15 minutes with you. All right, then now, once you've got your automated system, so you've created this profile, you know exactly what it is, platform that you're going to be on, you know who your audience is, you know what type of content you want to put in. Now what you need to do is you need to be able to communicate to them. Now, I'm not a script writer. I am the world. How I got my PhD, I have absolutely no idea. All right. I battled through it. It took me like 5 years to get it. But my dissertation was like, oh my gosh, I hated every single moment of creating content. I am not a story writer by any means whatsoever. So for me to discover ChatGPT, well, that was just like, I'm on fire for Mr. Chat. Okay. What I like about Chat is you can ask him to write a script for you. You then put it down, download it, and then you edit it with your own type of personality through it. So where he might say something, you could use another word, and then what you do is you use it as a overview of where you want to go, and then you stamp yourself with your own personality in it. So that's very important. So crafting your engaging captions that resonate with your audience and creates that engagement, very important. So that's what we'll teach you, and how to use your SEO, your search engine optimization, how you can have the correct hashtags that your people are going to now. New guys are going to find you and discover you on social media. And if you're on social media, guess what, guys? You're open to the world. Okay, so if you have a product that can be sent around globally, that's absolutely amazing. And guys, let me share something with you. Amazon is already setting up in South Africa, in Cape Town, and there's another avenue that they could actually, if you've got a book, for example, they can print for you on demand. Okay, if you're doing mugs, t-shirts, all those kind of things, but you need to market it online. You're the one who needs to go and do it. And once you've got your customer, you then can have a platform that will distribute it for you with just taking a small percentage. Okay, so that's what you could do as well. So it's engaging with your audience. Now, tip number 5. You've got to ask your audience questions. And like Mr. Mark and myself, we've been engaging, we've been chatting, and we've been asking and sharing information with each other. So respond to all comments and messages. So guys, if you are not going to be able to do that, then you need to appoint someone to answer all those questions, or you're going to say, I now need to sit down, have coffee time, and take 30 minutes and go and answer everybody, because people like you to answer them. All right. Like, share, and content from your followers to build your community. All right. So they might send you some information. There might be something that you want to promote of theirs. They might come and say to you, hey, you know what? I'm selling cookies. Please, could you promote it on your platform? And depending on your partnership, you could do a joint venture and together and use each other's communities. All right. So that's something you can do. So that is my tip number 6. It's collaboration with influencers and partners. All right. So identify people in your community that would be experts. So for example, you might, let's go back to the tire company, okay? And you might want to partner with Goodyear. And you could ask Goodyear if you can use some of their clips and their videos and that kind of thing, and then put it onto yours, and then ask them if they don't mind promoting your platform on their social media. All right, so that's how you're going to work with them. That's collaborations with people in your niche markets. Now, if you are dog training, for example, and you've written a book on how to prevent your puppy from weeing in the house, and he goes outside and you've got a successful story, you can actually do that and partner with training schools that are out there. All right, that kind of thing. So reach out and do your partnerships. And then number 7 is, it is so important for you and I, if we have a small measure, a business. I'm always saying, whenever I'm training, and those of you who have heard me on training, you'll always hear me say, measure, monitor, and adjust. Measure, monitor, and adjust always, because that's how you're going to grow your business. It's by knowing exactly what you're measuring, how you're measuring it, when you're measuring it, and for what purpose you're measuring it, so that you can make adjustments. If it's all going well, don't adjust. So you need to review your social media analytics. We will teach you exactly how to do that as well, and how to get the most out of your different posts and that kind of thing, and how to adjust your strategy should you want to do that. So if you have a small business, it is imperative for you to understand that the way to take market share is in actual fact to go on social media. So that is what I want to share with you guys this evening, is just to say that I have a program, and the program that I have got is the program that helps you master social media, how to actually understand the various different platforms, what platform you should be on, how to actually get your ideal customer, and how to market to that customer. The training is step by step. You don't have to be tech savvy. All right. There's no funniness about it. I'm not going to charge you any monthly fees. I'm not going to charge you any monthly fees. All you're going to do is buy the program, which, by the way, if you're putting it through your company, is a tax deductible expense. Don't forget that. Okay. Plus, if you choose as a business owner to allocate this job to a staff member, I will help that staff member master social media. And if that staff member leaves, it's all good and well, no problem. Whoever comes on next, we'll start at the beginning, we'll help them, because your program is a lifetime program, and that's what we do. All right. So if you want to know more about how you can get your company out there on social media and pay a once-off fee and allocate it to a staff member or even to yourself, how you can actually grow your business on social media, and how important it is for us as small business owners to say, I need to master social media, and how do I do it? I have a program where I will, in actual fact, personally work with you, side by side with you. I have 4 price points, 4 different programs that you could buy. You can buy the $100 program, you can buy the $300 program, $600 program, or $900 program. Each of the programs come with a different payment plan. And depending on how big you want to grow and how big you want to actually create an income online, you can decide which of the packages you want to. But if you want to know exactly what each of the packages entail, what I am going to do is, I have got it, so you can scroll through my various different pages and you can find out where I've said what each of the packages do. Or alternatively, keep it simple, pop up to my bio, put in your email address, and I will send you the details of every single package that we have that can help you to take your business next level on social media. And I'm going to say to you, don't delay, because guess what? The longer you wait to take market share, your competition is taking market share. Always remember that. All right. So if it's not you, it's going to be someone else. And it's time for you to take your customers back and put yourself on social media. All right. So if you want to know exactly how you can 10x your business, I'm going to show you how to 10x your business, how to bring in more sales. Then what you do need to do is master social media, because that is the future. And even more so, if you could put your products online that they can shop and have it shipped to them, you're going to make more money. You will 10x your products, but we'll show you how to do that. So this is Dr. Michelle van Tonder. I want to say thank you for listening. Thank you for all your questions. I've really appreciated it. So I just want to say good night now to my TikTokers. I want to say good night now to all my Facebookers. Looking forward to seeing more of you. And also good night now to my YouTubers. Take care. God bless you all. I look forward to helping you create an online business for yourself. Okay, there's one.